Former NFL player and sports commentator, Marcellus Wiley, gives his take on the beef between Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock. I'm not saying Stephen A. Smith is lying. I'm not saying that, but I know there's no way, the way I heard that story, that he's telling the truth. Marcellus Wiley. Via YouTube/Never Shut Up with Marcellus Wiley, Real Talk. You don't have to like Jason Whitlock to admit that he's making valid points regarding Stephen A. Smith's story of his basketball career. The math ain't who remembers when former member of Michigan's Fab Five, NBA baller, Jalen Rose, called out sports commentator, Skip Bayless, to his face on his fraudulent basketball career? Of course, Stephen A. Smith came in tap dancing for his handlers. But, when Jalen called Skip, Water Pistol Pete Jr. the unspoken 360 spin, that former NBA baller, Jalen Rose, was talking about, in regards to reckless sports journalist/commentator over a decade ago, was largely ignored by the sports media leaders. Social media has changed the game, athletes now have a voice, and an audience. Now look at how MSM corporations are scrambling to control the narrative. Funny thing is, Stephen A. went against Jalen, for Skip back then. Meanwhile, Stephen A. is now throwing Skip under the bus, and for Shannon Sharpe, former NFL player and sports commentator, Marcellus Wiley,